Tales are not for children. It's been a long time since I did a game review. Last one I did was on Undertale, which unfortunately didn't get that much attention or any attention at all. But since you guys seem to like my Pokemon videos, which really works for me because Pokemon alongside Sonic the Hedgehog is my favorite video game franchise, I decided to do more Pokemon and eventually Sonic videos, like how I'm going back to doing Marvel and DC videos. And I want to start off with why it's soon to be a lot of this new generation's first Pokemon game. And the Pokemon game that to me actually cemented the franchise the way it is. Well, Red and Blue got the table rolling, and Gen 2 got the hype train still going. Generation 3 is where Pokemon actually got its formula, and to me the best formula. Pokemon Emerald version, or Ruby and Sapphire as it was originally called, because there was 3 versions of this game. Ruby fights one team Magma, Sapphire, Aqua. Here they're combined to make one giant story, and this is a complete version of it. Anyway, so this is going to be a long video, let's get into it. So the game takes place in the Hoenn region. Insert a funny joke about how Hoenn is 90% water here. And per usual, you get 2 protagonists. You're free to get these 2 whatever kind of name you want, or you choose them, but canonically, this is Brandon, and the girl is May. Brandon is pretty much a nothing character like most protagonists. He also wasn't down in the anime, so you didn't really get a chance to see what he was all about. May, and let's be honest, a lot of us had a crush on May as children. Don't even lie, we all know you did, and that's okay. May is definitely my second favorite pokegirl aside from Serena. I love her design, I love her personality, especially in the anime. I'm sorry, but her scenes are just so fucking funny. And not gonna lie, although I do play as Brandon, I do play as May from time to time. I will say though, these 2, what they lack is their rivalry. These 2 are friends slash lovers, and so because of that, their rivalry isn't as tense as Ash and Gary's, or the character development of Gold and Silver. So here you just got friends and eventually boyfriend and girlfriend, which is still wholesome, plus May's such a sweetheart, so she doesn't really need to be anybody's rival. But still, it's kind of sad compared to what we got before and after this. Anyway, so you play as one of these, and you meet Professor Birch, the Pokemon professor, who is being chased by a Zigzagoon while doing research. This is where you get to pick your Pokemon. The Grass-type Trico, the Fire-type Torchic, and the Water-type Mudkip. Now, I go with Mudkip because fishing in this game is fucking shit. Because, I don't know why it's like this, but okay, so usually Pokemon games, you throw the wild out, says a Pokemon got the hook and then bang, battle it. Here, you throw it in, it most of the time says not even a nibble, and then you throw it in, it says it's Pokemon, like there's a bite, you wiggle it, and then it says it got away, and it takes fucking forever for a Pokemon to get on a hook. Which fucking sucks, because you get some decent Pokemon here like Sharpedo. But, hey, at least it's not as bad as the electric lineup, because Hoenn as a region, despite all this diversity, fucking sucks at electric types. Like seriously, like there's no electric Pokemon in this region at all. I always need to go to the Pokemon power plant to get a Magnemite and turn into a Magneton. You can get Pikachu in the Safari Zone, but 1, I don't know how to get a Thunderstone here. 2, it's a Safari Zone, so you need to like throw bait at him, throw a ball, and then more often than not, the Pokemon in the Safari Zone escape from the ball and run away. You can also get the new electric type of the region. It is Evolution Manectric. I forgot what it's called. Oh yeah, Electrike. But yeah, I'm not a fan of Electrike design, so yeah, hope you're not a fan of electric types because this region has none of them. Like I said, this game actually has a story too. There's 2 evil teams, Team Aqua and Team Magma, led by Archie and I keep forgetting. Oh yeah, Maxie. Pretty much what these 2 want to do is Team Magma wants to awaken Groudon, so that way Groudon can make more Earth, and Kyogre for Team Aqua so they can expand the sea. However, when these 2 awaken, they awaken them in the wrong orbs. Groudon's awakened with a blue orb, and Kyogre's awakened with a red orb. So as such, the 2 of them become hostile, and Groudon instead causes heat waves, and Kyogre instead causes a bunch of flooding. And naturally, because they're legendary beasts, they don't obey their owners at all. Although the way the story wraps up is lame as hell. So you go to Sky Pillar, which is easy at first. Second time around, to actually catch Rayquaza fucking sucks because the fucking rock puzzles where you fall to the floor. Kyogre and Groudon just kind of stare at each other. Rayquaza comes, screams at them, and then bam, that's it. That's how the plot ends. You can go back to their location / layers and catch them, but other than that, that's how the plot ends. You just kind of do your little standard Pokemon fare, which, yeah, that really fucking sucks, honestly. The Pokemon here are unique, but not really my favorite group of Pokemon. I think Gen 1 and X and Y had the best team, but you can get some cool Pokemon here, like, for instance, Salamence, but that's later in the game. You do got cool legendary Pokemon, like the aforementioned Groudon, Kyogre, and Rayquaza. There's also another team of Pokemon here called the Regis. Regirock, Regice, and Registeel. They also have a leader named Regigigas, who I'm not even sure is a real Pokemon that I can't find in any of the games, but side note, I need to talk about this. The way you get the Regis is so fucking dumb. I don't know how anyone figured this out. Okay, so 1. You need to read Braille. 2. You need like a walk fish thing, I forgot what it's called, and a Wailord. A Wailord of which that has a 1% encounter rate on any fucking body of water in this goddamn game. Hey Monochrome, just get a Wailmer. Fishing in this game sucks, and even then Wailmer takes a long time to train, usually because there's like level 34 and high-level Pokemon's really hard to train. And you don't get any kind of Versus Seeker to make battling this game more easier. So unless you can kind of do some patience or get some rare candies, then yeah, I don't know how to do that. And then you need to have them as like very specific slots. And then you need to go through whole caves and dungeons to know where to get them. How did anyone find these 3? I literally don't know. Like, they're not mentioned anywhere in the game, nor was it said how to actually get them. I am grateful that we have walkthroughs for those 3, but still, that's fucking stupid. You can also go to Faraway Island to get Mew, and you can also go to Birth Island to get Deoxys. However, nowadays you need Game Shark to get those 2 by using cheat codes and go inside a building and get teleported to where they are. It used to be a Nintendo event, like Deoxys and Ho-Oh and Lugia too. Oh yeah, you can also get Ho-Oh and Lugia in this game, but you also need Game Shark. Because since this game is old, that event isn't out no more. But still, for Mew's first debut as an actual enemy in the game, not a glitch, it is nice that he has his own location, since in the first game you can't catch Mew how he was a glitch, and you just found like a random location. Here though he has his own location, so it's really nice that you can actually catch him. So in the end, Generation 3, I do consider the nice starting point for Pokemon. You want to get into it. The nice line of starters, the diverse typing Pokemon, even though some like Electric get short and sick. A fan favorite character that many people love and adore. And overall, just the general art style of it is really cool. I know a lot of people shit on Hoenn because Get It is surrounded by a bunch of water, but honestly, the water just makes it kind of more path for exploring, not to mention the cool legendaries. Kind of started is kind of a bit bland, but I really just kind of want to talk about why I like this game. I will make more videos like this reviewing Pokemon fan games, especially Pokemon Vintage Red Chapter. That one I got a lot to say on. But for more, you want to get into Pokemon, this will be a good start for me.